don't get... Oh, I do get a follow-up here. Yep, I do. Perish. Dude. I mean, listen, I understand it's his whole thing. I was calling Sandalphon a Build-A-Bear character. This is the fucking Build-A-Bear character, right? Everything works on this guy, right? Like because also, he just doesn't have cooldowns. Like, his cooldowns are so short, right? So it's like, everything works. Like, every single hit is such a conversion on this dude, man. My god. Cooldown's non-existent? For real, man. It's insane.
Believe in victory.
Oh, over Suja. Miss Suja. Cool. 3. That. Bonk, bonk. 1, 2, 3. 2H. 5U. Get stomped on. No, fine. It's fine by me. I'll take a brave point off you. I'll trade you 1 back. Big ass monkey. Love H Pillar being on cooldown. I tell you what. Sure. I could have confirmed that into what's it called? Into the you know, that guy. I didn't do technical input here, and I think because she has 17,000 health, it's actually a difference maker. Yeah, she might still be alive. We can go for chip here. We just have to be aware of H Pillar. No, she's dead. Nice. Okay. No input needed. So true, bestie.
Battle 2. Engage.
Oh, oops, did not hit confirm that in time. My bad. This one, however, I will. Bonk. 1, 2. Uh-oh. Yep, she didn't jump. Oh my god, I didn't block low. I've been having a lot of success with the stomp instead of the laser. And as soon as I go back to laser, things immediately go wrong for me. Isn't that just crazy? We kill her off the next hit? Probably, right? Oh, yeah, we can. Especially when it's that hit. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Actually, maybe not anymore. I have to do this right away. Yep. Oh, it doesn't combo, does it? Actually, no. It's frame 1 after the flash. Yeah, yeah. So as long as she's not on the ground by the time the super is already flashed, she should be dead. And I think she's dead? Nice. Good routing, man. Good routing. Venom might be my character who just feels so right to play. I'm glad. 0 BP, yep, yep. Bonk this. 1, 2, 3. Probably should have done something different there, but it's fine. Sure. Can't get that good of a conversion out of that, so I'm fine. No 5U for you. Get thrown while we're here. Haven't thrown you enough yet. You are not dead, I don't think, because you're the Suja, so we'll go into some resets instead. Maybe you could have been, but I'm not gonna trust in it like that. Yep. It's just like a true combo, right? Feels like doing like the U fireball to the U Rekka. Hello, been comfy just lurking. What's going on, no one you know? Must not be someone that I know. Oh, nice. Oh, I could have fucking destroyed her for that. I didn't. Bonk, bonk. Could have probably gotten an extension there, but it's fine. I need to figure out that far L on non-counter hits goes into Rekka, right? I really gotta figure that out sooner rather than later, because I feel like I get a lot of those stray far L's sometimes, and I don't know what to do with them. Shots with a gun. DP, there you go. I was wondering where it was. I wasn't playing around it really, because it hadn't represented it too much. Go for it. Does not convert. Could have killed her for that once again. Sure. I don't get... Oh, I do get a follow-up here. Yep, I do. Perish. Dude. I mean, listen, I understand it's his whole thing. I was calling Sandalphon a Build-A-Bear character. This is the fucking Build-A-Bear character, right? Everything works on this guy, right? Like because also, he just doesn't have cooldowns. Like, his cooldowns are so short, right? So it's like, everything works. Like, every single hit is such a conversion on this dude, man. My god. Cooldown's non-existent? For real, man. It's insane. Like, Lucy didn't get nerfed enough, TBH? Nah, he's good, man. He's fine. I got nothing against Lucy at this point. You're not gonna catch. I think he's doing. I think it's okay. I think we hit him hard enough. He's still good, but I don't think. I'm not a fan of gutting characters personally. How often he gets blamable, I will say, is a lot more. Still a fraudulent character? No. At this point, Lucy is quite interactive, right? Because like to get blamable at the speeds that he used to need, like that he needs to be like relevant, he needs to fit in a lot of 5U and his block strings and his neutral and stuff. And that is a much, for most characters anyway, that is a much more interactable thing than him just whiffing specials in neutral, right? I think Lucy's a like a fully like functional interactive game design for a character now. I like him. While I'm chatting, I learned a ton from your Sail Fun Road to Master series. Just wanted to say thanks a ton. Oh, thanks, man. I'm glad. The goal of this is definitely to be, you know, some combination of entertaining and educational. So, if either or hits, I'll take it. I gotta remember if I get like a flight like that, I can like still go for another 8U, right? Yeah. You can't do 2 8Us in a row, but that stomp's not an 8U, it's a stomp follow-up, right? How do you scout your opponents? I mean, at a baseline level, you have, like, you notice, for example, something you'll hear me say a lot if you watch me play the video game, is I'll say like, oh, I just realized I don't know how X or Y person texts, right? I should try throwing them a bit, right? I should try throwing them a bit and see. You just like, you try out options and you see how they react to them. And then you know, you gather information that way. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Sure. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Uh-oh. Preemptive Brave counter baited. Run layer 1 and adapt based on their habits? Yeah. Like, see how they react to shit? Yeah, a big thing in this game, though, like, specifically, I think, is you have to know how they tech. Good players will switch it up, right? But in general, you have to know how people... Oh, God, I'm preemptive Brave countering a lot, and Zydar's killing me for it. But yeah, people, you know, different people tech with one way or the other more often, usually. They'll tech with a strike button or with a throw button, and that, like, unless you're playing a character that has a throw bait that beats both, it's quite important to know which one they're doing, so that you can adjust accordingly how you're trying to throw bait them, right? That's a cornerstone of offense. Nice. What? I got close H there. Oh, I shouldn't have back thrown him, now that I think about it. Just kind of did it out of habit in the class situation. Nice. Have you tried fucking dying? Bonk, bonk, bonk. Robbery-ass character. Weird-ass combo, but it works. I feel like Lucy's way less engaging now. The most optimal way to play him is to run away and 5U Merchant. Yeah. I mean, I'll be honest with you. I think that probably was the most optimal way to play him last patch, too. Not 5U, but just run away and whiff specials till he got Blade level 5. It's just that, you know, he was so strong, he didn't necessarily have to do that. But I was saying that last patch, too, that I think the most optimal way to play Lucy is probably super lame. It's just that now that probably is maybe, you know, the only, like, viable way to play him. So from that, in that sense, I can agree with that being disappointing if you play him. Oh, okay. Nice confirm, sure. Not a ton of damage, so we'll take it. That's punishable, actually, so I'm glad he did that. I could have fucking killed him there, but it's fine. We'll just do it here instead. Nice.
I've had enough. Fired up
Do.
Careful not to strain your arm. There's a lovely
Hog. That's +1. Let's go.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
668 is gonna get me killed, man. I mean, it already has a couple of times. No punish, Potter? Bonk, bonk, bonk. Good, I can close H off that. That's some damage? Yeah, Abel, this character is a silly little guy, man. Maybe I could have saved jab. Oh, no, it was a punish. I couldn't have saved jab that. I messed up my save jab timing. I didn't hold back regardless, though, so I fucked it up. That's fair. A little too much 668. Oh, he drops his combo, though. We take those. That doesn't convert. Oh, my God. Not really sure what I'm doing here, but don't worry about it too much. Nice. Said I'm still with the JL. Into the robbery. Shit your pants. Is 6 safe on block? No, it is not. No, unable? No. If it's blocked, it's like -11 or something. It's very punishable. But it feels so good to do. I always appreciate you streaming Grand Blue while I work, Goat. I still work from home, so make something I listen to. Nice. I'm glad to provide a service. Oh, I messed up my save jab timing again. I actually did hold down back at that time, too. But I just fucked up the timing. You would go for safer strings at first, then throw to see how the opponent attacks. Yeah, I mean, a big thing, too, like, especially in, like, on ranked, I think, you really want to check if they match first, too, right? He missed his meaty there. He was gonna spot dodge him anyway, but you want to check if they mash a lot of the times too. Like usually I start with like safer stuff. I start with meaties. I start with like a lot of like frame traps, stuff like that. Because people do like to mash a lot of the time, and then you know if we it's -8 and gonna be spaced to be safe against some characters. Really? In my head, I kind of thought it was. I thought 668 was way more minus than that. Look, turns out me when I spread misinformation on the internet for real, friend. I did not know that. That's a stupid ass move. I mean, still very risky, obviously. Noob question: negatives and positives relate to the advantage and disadvantage states? Ah, yes, yeah. No, don't worry about it. Not a noob question. You know, it's the kind of thing you gotta get used to it. But yeah. Like basically, if I say something is like -8, it means that if I'm -8, I get to act 8 frames after you do. Now, no one is reacting to this kind of stuff, right? It's just more that. Oh wait. Oh, nice. It's not that no one's reacting to that. It's like if you know it's -8, you just hit your button. Caught his backdash. I like that. You hit your button and you know that it'll come out first, right? So, for example, let's we can talk about this somewhat briefly here. Think frame is a time unit. Yeah. So basically, in fighting games, 60 frames rock is 1 second, right? So if something has like a 5-frame startup, you see first active frame right there is 5. That means that it takes one. What is that? One. I'm stupid. 1/15th of a second to start? 1/20th? What the fuck is 60 over 5? 12. 1/12 of a second. 1/12 of a second. And there's startup frames. You can look on the frame meter down here. This is a mod, but it's very useful. The green there is startup frames. It's the times until the attacks actually start. The red is active frames. It's the window where the move can do damage. And the blue is recovery frames. You see, you know, on a bigger move, you see 22 recovery frames. Abel swings the scythe and he has to kind of like follow through a bit. So yeah, if I say something that's like, you know, I'm -34 right here, in that he gets he is not in any sort of block stun or hit stun or anything. He has 34 frames to do something while I just sit here and whiff, basically, right? So when we say that, you know, 668 here is -8 on block, it means that, again, I'm in recovery for 8 frames while Belial is still just able to do whatever the fuck he wants. So if Belial has a move that's faster than 8 frames, like if he's got, you know, if we set him to on block, he does his 2L right there, which is that little jab, right? Then if I do this and he attacks on block, you see punish right there? There was nothing I could do about getting hit right there. I couldn't DP, I couldn't do anything, right? As soon as he blocked that, he got a guaranteed punish off that 2L because it starts up in 5 frames and he had 8 frames where I couldn't block. Frame data is not it's not that complicated, but it's the kind of thing you need to understand. Yeah, you just need a quick like glossary, and then usually it makes a lot more sense, right? Again, reminding as always that, you know, 1 second is 60 frames. 60 frames per second in a fighting game. So it's a unit of time, like someone said earlier. Also, hello, Nicole. Thank you for the explanations. I hope that was helpful. I know it can be a little, you know, it can be a little weird to wrap your head around at first, but if you have any more questions or clarifications, you can certainly ask, and me or anyone else in the chat will be more than happy to let you know. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Perish, perish, perish. Cheese sticks. Bonk, bonk, bonk. I hate to do this to my daughter, I really do. That's 2 right. Oh, beat my 660. It's fucked. Oh, the 5U actually beats the Rekka. What the hell? Okay, that doesn't. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Can I kill you here? I feel like, surely, right? No, I can't. Yep, and then you DP'd. Nice. I'm solely asking questions. I don't spam the chat. No, go for it, man. Are you in Brick's Discord? Oh yeah, also yeah, you can join. People will be more than willing to. There's a ton of great people who are willing to, you know, even run sets with you, stuff like that, explain things in the Discord. You can also ask me questions there even when I'm not streaming. Though, you know, no promise that I'm actually going to be quick on it when I'm not streaming anyway. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Exclamation mark Discord, give you the link if you're so interested. I do my best to keep it a pretty welcoming community. Mostly by banning people who I don't like the way they act, so. Nice. No, spot dodging. This is Vicola. That kill her? Yes, right? Yeah, nice. Okay, okay. I'm on Discord. No, you can join if you'd like. Yeah, and spam the chat all you want, man. No, I'm more than happy to help someone, whether they're getting into fighting games or they, you know, they're better than me, but they happen to have a question that I can answer they didn't know. Bonk, bonk, bonk. 1, 2, 3. It does get a little, I'm not gonna say it gets a little old, but like, it might, eventually, this might get a little old. I sure am doing this shit a lot. Like, it gets old getting hit by able combos sometimes. Like, it might get a little old doing them. Not 666 though. He's forever my pookie. Oh, I thought you would DP. Maybe I should have just blocked. Thoughts? I wasn't on shit. Okay. Ew! Yep. Well done. My bad. I was worried about that, but I thought they might not. This matchup's incredibly hard for Vicola. Zoners in general, I think, just probably don't like fighting disabled guy. I'm not even using Flight, now that I think about it. Flight, I think, could be even... Yeah, it's really good in this matchup, right? It's a very solid anti-projectile tool. That is punishable. It's not bad. Should be using the light version there. Certainly. Hello, bombs. Oh, I tried to Brave counter. I did too late. I got a Raging Strike, and I got hit by her Raging Strike out of my Raging Strike. I'd be like, I'm punished for breathing. Happens sometimes. In this evil world we occupy. Nice. Good reversal. FC needs all the new members we can get. Most of us welcome you with open arms. Yeah, anyone who doesn't is an asshole. Don't worry about them too much. So you reach where I'm at, where you do suboptimal cool shit just to feel something, anything. Yeah. Yay! That's why. Yeah, I was like, we gotta switch it up. You know? So if you wanna pay to shoot me in the head, I'll welcome the novelty. That Zoe set was actually pretty fun, for that reason. Oh, not quite. Mrs. Call it. Mrs. Vic. Get Throw, haven't been doing that to you enough. Get Throw, haven't been doing that to you enough. Delayed close H. Nope, no such thing. Sure. Gets command grabbed. I love... The reset never gets old either, I'll tell you that for free. Usually lurk in fighting game chats, I understand probably 20% of the conversation. Well, hey, help us get you up to 50, 60, 70, 80, 100. We're more than willing to help you bridge that gap, but... There's no shame in being new. Everyone was new at some point, by definition. No one was born good at this shit. It's a, you know, they are, you know, like every game, they have their own skill set. You have to accrue. You don't come out of the womb with it. Nice. So we only get 2 here. We didn't get counter hit, so it's 1-2 into this. And now you are dead, I'm pretty sure. Bonk, bonk, bonk. This, that, not good. Cheese sticks. You feel like the Sora's Matera matchup did a 180? I don't know about a 180. I mean, it's probably better for Matera than it used to be. I don't know if it's bad for Sora's, though. I'm sorry, my actual human daughter. Combo limit Doko? Yeah, not on Abel, I fear. He just takes a holiday when Abel's around. I think he's scared of him. I love the reset's never gonna get old, I don't think. I mean, anything command grab adjacent. Come on. You know what I'm about. Yep. I mean that just like panned RPS right there. I mean, it's not that, I don't know how good it is in like actual like higher rank play, but that's just gonna get me really far, I think. It already kind of has. Okay, so it looks like they're a strike button tagger. Also, I love that she says "rat down" when she texts a throw. It's one of the cutest fucking things in the game. Rat down. Rat down. Fair. Nice. I am going to super cash out here. I can't damage myself. Actually, no, I can't damage myself into SSBA range. If I could, I would be happier with this cash out. Oh, actually, I thought I was gonna try and stay up there so she couldn't get me, but she could. Oh, nice. I was trying to stay up there, so if she DP'd, I would avoid it, but no, her DP does not work that way. The fight RPS is pretty fake against DP characters. That's true. Probably does just lose. I mean, some DPs maybe not, but like yeah, like you know, like Bubs, it probably is pretty real against still, right? But yeah, like against most like regular structured, like you know, sure you can look in DPs. He's probably not having a great time. Doesn't connect. Okay, it's fine. This does. Cheese sticks. Yeah. We're in a pretty good spot here. Just, yep. Don't get too crazy with it. Abel's really good at killing you on chip, I think. Maybe you can react to blue with a dive. Might move your hurt box enough? Maybe. I think if I... Yeah, I'm not... I don't know. This is where replay takeover will be nice, but I'm not really sure if there's anything I can do if she DP's there. But yeah, like... Her DP is weird. If it work against any DP, it might work against hers. 5U does chip, by the way. I didn't know that. So true.